Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
And welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I am Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I'm Brian as Robin Renard.
What's up, legends? It's me, your boy John Downey, and I play the world-famous P.T. Sinclair.
I'm Maria, who plays TB Seymour.
I'm gonna
Thank
start
you.
fucking up my own character.
Wrong with everybody.
I know. My chat won't
Good.
work
Good.
for Twitch. That
Good.
sucks.
I'm
Ooh,
glad.
sounds like you've been banned.
I know.
What'd
I'm
you
not
do?
allowed.
What'd you do?
Anyways, like I said earlier, this is Outlaws and Old Ones. We're a
Pew!
horror comedy podcast. It is also fully improvised, so be careful. Viewer beware, because
You're in for a scare.
Thank
might
you.
be in for a trigger if we do something stupid. We don't intend to do it, but it sometimes
But it'll
happens.
happen.
It's the horror parts, it's usually just blood and guts. It's not usually
Dun 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 dun.
anything bad.
We love blood guts around here.
Bilium.
Yep, we're in the middle of our Halloween Village arc, which we are going to try to bring to a close today because we are going to be off next Thursday, and instead Brian and I will be streaming. At least Brian and I will be streaming Friday the 13th for Nintendo.
Well, fucking, I guess. Yeah.
I'm here by choice, and Brian is here by force.
I will probably just get really fucked up and
I'm
and
taller
forget
than
that
you.
I'm on
I
stream and then also laugh at you guys.
Yeah,
And it'll
but
be
see,
great.
I'm gonna be playing remote, so you can't touch me.
I could simply leave, though.
You're gonna be.
What, are you gonna trap my
Yeah,
computer?
you guys gotta play in the
What are you
same
gonna
room. What are you
fucking-
talking about?
Keep playing this.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Regardless, this is Outlaws and Old Ones.
Pew pew pew
Pew,
pew
pew,
pew.
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 Last left.
Papa.
Wow. Just wow, y'all. When we last left, I was gonna say orphans or outlaws.
Orphans
I
and
mean,
old
I
ones.
am.
I
I am now.
Are you all orphans?
I'm sure my parents are dead at
Yes.
this point, but I'm like 50. I'm
Old,
50 years
old
old. Of
men.
course I'm an
Yeah.
orphan. Yeah.
I am
You're an
certainly
octogenarian.
orphan. I never had parents. Absolutely.
You
I'm an
did.
orphan.
But you did have parents. I know,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah,
weren't around.
you gotta start an orphan. I know everybody ends up an orphan, which is really sad. But you gotta start an orphan to be considered an orphan. You know?
Oh my god.
At least like while you're still in childhood.
Yeah, of course.
Remy McSquemmy and Robin Renard, along with Carl,
Carl.
who is what monster is he?
Werewolf.
A werewolf.
Werewolf.
It's the only
Gotta get
reason
that
he's in the
sweat.
car.
That's why he's here.
Yes.
Got that
are
I mean, my good friend Carl.
en route to you are just arriving to the scene right now
Which scene?
where you're seeing that P.T. Sinclair is running down the street being chased by a horde of vampires.
Oh,
And over in a nearby pumpkin patch outside the house that he's running away from, T.P. Seymour is in a field where a bunch of pumpkin heads with vine bodies have just risen out of the field. And they have a jack-o'-lantern that they took off the scarecrow that was in the middle, who was also very clearly alive.
how?
Wait, but it was taken off.
Yes, they
Okay,
have.
cool. They have
the
that.
I have a
jack-o'-lantern.
decapitated scarecrow.
Yes.
Jack
So
Gross.
the scarecrow is like, like
Is it still
Yeah.
moving around?
yeah.
That's when you lose your head. You go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
You start doing
the mobility is not great, and it can't see no good no more. So
The French Revolution was really groovy. There's a lot of headless people
just aristocrats and fucking folks alike. Woo!
the vined pumpkin people though have all like they did like the rise, and they all like did the slow turn over at you, even though their pumpkins aren't carved, so they don't have faces. But there is definitely like everybody rotates in your direction and then stops at a certain point. So
which means they can't see either. There's a bunch of it's a horrifying
we
sight.
don't know that.
You see a bunch of jack-o'-lantern people like taking twigs, whatever
like,
sharp
tremor
stuff they can,
stands?
and
Oh,
just trying to carve eyes in their own faces so they
I
can
hate
see.
it. I hate
That's
it. I hate
awesome.
it.
Well,
That's metal as shit.
that is what's happening now. There's
Well,
a combination of like they're picking up debris and twigs. Some of them have like thorns that have started to grow out of their vines. Don't ask me. I know pumpkin vines don't have thorns. It's fine. And they're just sitting there and like scratching at their eyes until the
Awesome.
skin on
I'm
the
gonna-
pumpkin gets thin
well,
enough to be able
I'm gonna
to peer
take
through it.
this opportunity to yeet myself out of this situation with my pumpkin jack-o'-lantern prize, because there's no way I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yeah,
So
I would like to abscond from this situation with my prize.
Yes, as you're in the center of the pumpkin patch, and as you start moving, like they're starting to like kind of lunge forward at you, and you can see like some of the pumpkins have their mouths like starting to break open. You can see like a weird combination of pumpkin guts, but also there's definitely like blood or something in there. It's just like it's gooey in there. It's a bad scene. And yeah, they're all like doing la, la, and they're like all reaching out at you as you're running by. But there's enough of them, and the pumpkin patch is large enough that you see like you're opening like closing as they all start like crowding towards you.
I don't want it to, though. So I go. I go
Counter
fast.
argument. I simply run to the
I
open.
simply go.
You keep running. What is everybody else doing?
Are
Okay,
we
so-
on that street?
Please
yeah,
help
can you
me!
You're-
describe where exactly we ended up and like what part of this can we see from the
So
car?
there's like the pumpkin patch down here.
Look, those
this
are
is
my
like-
friends. I think they're very nice people.
The pumpkin patch extends past the back of it is behind the house, but it's large enough that it extends past. So you see TP Seymour running out from like behind the house through this pumpkin
Okay.
patch. In front of the house, there is the main street where PT Sinclair is running with a bunch of vampires chasing after
how
him.
how can we tell that they're vampires?
Because they're
Describe
all
Dracula
They all look
capes and
identical.
shit.
I remember, yeah.
their faces don't look identical, but they all have the classic black with red inside cape with like the big
Is
things.
it like
Taller.
when they're
they
a
also
bunch of
floating?
Elvis impersonators
It's
and they're all
exactly
like,
like that.
different sizes and
Heights
shapes?
and weights, yeah.
No, this is I'm sure there's a Dracula run somewhere where this scene
Yeah.
has literally happened. They all have like the Black Widow's peak look, and it's all like slicked back, and they all have like their skin is like
Like the red lined black cape.
yeah. Well, and you've
Hmm.
seen vampires. You know they are more pale. These are too pale. These are like white.
Like white.
It's white
Yeah.
paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very very red lips. They got these wet red lips
Ugh.
going on.
But like weirdly sexy. Like they're all
Wet.
pretty sexy. It's
I don't think they're sexy.
Okay.
I-
How
I
how
don't find
far is
Sorry.
PT from the car right? Or okay, not from the car, from the vampires.
not far.
Oh no.
Can we?
Please help me.
I was gonna say, if we're able to drive up, like, because we're on the street that they're on, right?
I
Yeah,
would
just
like
chases
to
on,
I
yeah.
would like to pull up fuck. Okay. I would like to pull up next to PT and then Robin, you
yeah.
swing the door open and you grab that motherfucker and you pull him in the car.
I'm going to
As
open
we're
the
driving.
door. I'm gonna
fine.
Or
open
I'll
the
make a
door,
quick stop.
and I'm gonna fucking reach my arm out and be like, "This is just like that thing in Boston, right?"
I don't remember what you're referring to.
Okay, so
Robin is going to close his eyes and then just snap at whatever limb he can get of PT's.
okay. That's the plan. We'll come back to that
Yeah.
in a second. Maria,
That's what you hope
Seymour,
happens.
TP Seymour is running through the pumpkin patch. Yeah, you're probably in like the last quadrant of it, but they've gathered in too much. They've seen your trajectory and they've all like wrapped around, and one of them finally manages to grab you. Well,
Fantastic.
is in range for a grab.
Good,
let me-
good,
Let me do a quick roll on that. What do you do when you see like it is like one of their vine hands come in and it is like about to like hit your body? So remember, you can like dodge. You can start fighting them back.
I think I want to. I was gonna say dodge, but then I looked and saw what my dodge was.
Yep. That's always the problem. Somebody will have a really dodgy character one day.
one of
We
these
all have
days.
pretty dodgy characters, my man.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
You know what? I have a large knife. I'm going to attempt to slice at the vine as it is attacking me.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Is your
Keep it from-
intention to
I-
like?
My intention is to like, if I manage to like cut it off, that's fine. But my intention is to get it out of the way so I can just keep going.
Sure.
Like
I
when
don't
you're
intend to,
running
like,
and you're just
stop.
hacking at shit with a machete or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not going in to attack the thing. We're just trying to slice the vine as you're running by. So it's more of a maneuver. So roll your fighting brawl. And we will
Extreme
see-
success.
Oh,
God,
Yeah.
damn.
You can
Where's my roll 20 chat? Get in the stream.
you get to
There
you do
we
it-
go.
You do it super cool. Would you like to describe in exactly which way you slice through that vine that's coming at you?
I think it's thick enough that it's like coming pretty much straight at maybe their shoulder. And they pull the knife out and basically get it up so that it like splits the vine in half as it's like going at them.
Fuck yeah.
Sick.
And this is really cool.
Nice.
And it's really
Perfect.
cool. And it looks great.
So you've sliced through that. You're looking, and there's still gonna be like another one or two maybe, but you see like the end of the pumpkin patch. There's just like a lot of them in your way.
Mm-hmm.
For the car people, Remy McSquemmy needs to roll drive auto.
In order-
Get
in order
good
to
car-
not hit me.
Okay. No, hitting you would be like a fumble. You know, like this is just they cannot manage
I would-
to do the maneuver.
I would fully die. No, I have 7
Yeah.
hit points now. Nice.
Oh, look at you!
Nice.
Oh.
So
Flush.
you managed to get the car into position. So you're
Mhm.
trying to like swerve around and drive by so that Robin can pop
So I'm
open
going
the
the
door
same
and grab
speed that
PT.
he is running. Yeah.
So like 10 miles an hour.
It's not quick.
That's
Maybe. If
So I think. So do I quickly realize that this is not working?
Well, no, you
No,
just get the car into position. Now it's up to
Okay.
Robin to open the door and try to grab
all right.
grab
Excellent.
PT.
What on earth do I do for this?
how do I?
That is an incredibly
How
good
about-
question.
I simply get him.
How,
What
if
No.
he can be
I-
strong?
Tricky.
To pull
What
somebody
if-
in?
What else?
Where-
I mean,
what is
Dex or
this?
strength.
There we
I
go.
feel like PT is incredibly combative, and I'd have to brawl with him. I'd have to brawl him into the
I-
car.
Don't think that's the case.
Damn it!
I think we're just gonna make you roll your strength to make
Okay.
it easy today. So you'll be
Oh,
rolling.
hard success.
It was close to an extreme.
Gotta love those green rolls.
Perfect.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fucking, I think at this point the suit jacket is just fucking gone, or it's on somebody else, or whatever, and the button-down shirt is ripped to shreds. So you just see a fucking
Oh,
Captain
so
America
strong.
forearm just
Yeah.
gripping onto PT, just fold him in.
So
So
I-
Marie
wait,
started
sorry.
with an extreme success. Shannon started with a regular success, and Brian started with a hard success. So let's see what I get for
Let's-
my first
yeah.
roll when it comes around.
when so
I
Brian,
hope it's
which
a
seat
Christmas.
is Robin Renard in? Is it the front or the back?
It's
Carl's-
definitely the back because Carl's
I was in the back.
shotgun.
Yeah, because
Cool.
Carl's riding shotgun. Yeah.
Right as you're pulling him in, and it did roll for this. A vampire manages, like the one at the front who was like the leader of the vampires, manages to grab onto PT. So when you yank him in, you
They-
yank in PT and this vampire into the
Okay.
car.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
So
Okay.
now the three of you are in the back seat, and he's just like, "Blah!"
Is that a vampire in my car?
It's a vampire in your car.
I really can't handle this. I have a lot of post traumatic stress. Oh god! Please,
Who's this in front?
I'm gonna start
Excuse
gently
me.
swerving.
Hairy friends, do you have any garlic? Is that even the right thing for this?
Carl, give that vampire a good whoop. Give him a good whoop with your big werewolf fist, please.
Okay.
Carl, I have depression. Do we have to talk to Carl about?
Carl's
He
been
has-
beaten
I mean, he
down.
definitely has
I
a
don't
drinking
think the
problem now.
drinking problem is.
Oh my god, he has a. That's right.
In a world where dogs can't sweat, he's the just sweatiest teenager
Sweatiest.
who turned into a werewolf that we could actually get sweat off of.
I'm gonna die.
TP Seymour, you see the end of the pumpkin patch coming into sight, but there are like two main. I mean, they're still like they're all like around you, but you're making it past most of them. There are two like right in your way, and they're both like, since they're directly in the path, they're just shooting their arms at you. How are you going to get past them? I can give you some more time, and we can look at what's happening in the back seat with the vampire.
Hard cut to good jeez. Get off of me.
No, I think that they my first gut instinct is not a good one, but it's one I'm gonna do anyway because it's more interesting. They're gonna attempt to if the two of them are standing in front of TP, they're gonna try to like slide between them.
Yep. I did set you up for a slide. That is very
It's
set
sort
me
of
up for a
exactly
good
what
slide.
it was meant
Nice.
to
So I want
be.
to try to do that.
Nice.
Now that unfortunately is going
Yeah.
to be a dodge.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
The big bad
dear.
no.
So
It's a
not
big
good.
bad redo. No.
That is God. Your dodge is low. So
It's so bad.
you can use luck or you can push your roll. Push means that you do something bad to try to make it work out for you, which means if you fail again, there will be more dire consequences.
I don't have nearly enough luck in the world to do anything about that.
Is that base dodge?
Huh?
Is that
Half
base?
dex.
Oh, it's half dex.
Yeah, it's half dex. Yeah.
Awful.
Not
You know, I'm just
good.
gonna.
My dex is 25, so you're doing pretty good in my book.
Oh, well, all right.
God damn, you're not dexterous.
Okay. I want to push myself,
Okay.
so I think.
Hey,
So before you roll,
hold on.
you have to describe
Ow.
in which way you're pushing. So like in which way you see that you're not going to make the slide. What do you do to try to force your way through?
I think in a desperate attempt to, at least mitigate any sort of damage, they're going to take their big knife and they're going to chuck it at one of the pumpkins that's like in front of them. So they are going to lose their big knife is what's going to happen,
Shit.
regardless of what the outcome of this roll
Right.
is.
So you're like throwing your big knife to get through like whatever vines might have been about to grab you as you're gonna fail. Okay.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be great if this roll
Would be
worked?
super rad.
Oh!
So
Oh.
you're sliding through, and your slide is actually true. You're going on through. You're gonna make it, but they're too quick for you, and all their vines start coming in and like blocking your exit. So like mid slide, you decide to take your big knife and throw it. What? How do you do it? You do
What's your flourish?
like a ninja like whoosh
Shuriken?
or like a
No, it's like an overhead, like is holding it by like, overhead, like holding it by the knife end, and just like chucks
Blade?
it, and it like, well, okay, but not like the sharp part of like, you know, like
Like
not.
the,
You already
the back
rolled.
of the
You already
blade.
did the
Yeah.
roll.
yeah the
and
way
then
that the way
stop
that
it, Brian. That'd be cool.
the way that James Bond throws them in Goldeneye.
Yeah, the way that you're actually supposed to throw them, which is hold them by the, because I can. Anyway, it flips through the air, really, really cool, and like just like does a through the vines,
Nice.
and then clatters off somewhere in like a giant swarm of pumpkin people.
Well, they're behind you. In front of you is like freedom, right? So you send it through, and the camera cuts to maybe like from the other side of the pumpkins, like a slow motion of like the vines falling as you burst through there with your sick slide and make it past both of the two final pumpkin guards. And
With jack-o'-lantern in tow?
Yeah.
Nice.
I assume that you like tucked
it's
it under an
football
arm.
that
So you
big.
could,
Oh
like,
yeah, I was gonna say,
It's pitted very
or
hard.
rugby, I suppose.
Yes.
So
Probably
pitted.
should have watched the pumpkin more, but yes, you have it. Now, back in the vampire car.
Oh.
Blah, blah.
Remy has begun gently swerving to show how upset she is.
I am guessing because of how fast this went that the door is still open, so I would simply like to try to push the vampire out.
Okay, and
Can I help?
get out of here.
well, let's see. When you go in to do your push, and the way that helping each other in a brawl situation works is like, you know how everybody gets a chance to do something back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Every additional time that somebody attacks them, they have to take on an additional penalty die.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So if you as a group all are like attacking somebody, they have much less chance of like keeping up.
Yeah.
So what's
for sure.
Carl doing? Did he listen to me?
I mean, he's going.
Carl,
He's not having a good
Turning
time.
around in the
take
seat
some
like
initiative.
This is all happening very quickly too. Like pretty much, you pull him in, and I'm assuming Robin Renard's immediately trying to be like and like push him right back out. Right
yeah.
now, the vampire is immediately like starts swishing his head over to like bite into your arm when you go in for the shove. So roll your brawl. Oops.
Extreme
Oh my God.
success.
There's our 2. There's our 1-2 per episode.
Yep. He starts moving, like he bares his fangs and starts moving in, but like you do like a very quick bop and just like
Just
right
on the nose. Ah, no. Stop it.
Yeah, it's one of the, it's like kung fu movie hit where there's like a lot of impact and he just like all the way back out the door and
He goes, shoo,
yeah, it does one of those like woo.
backwards. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
nice.
arms and legs out in front. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Blah! and now you have
I look out the still open car door at him rolling or like trying to get up on the street,
it's the very comical like in the cape roll in on the street.
and I just go blah, and then I close the door.
Okay,
Excellent.
now
PT, are you all right?
No, I haven't been all right for a good long while, my friend.
I'm gonna check him for bites.
Where PT? Where is TP? Weren't you guys together?
Yes, we were together, and they tried to go under the house. They made a lot of noise, and then they went under the house, and then I'm not really sure what happened after that. I was trying to get under the house also, but then I
What?
decided of my own volition not to do that.
I think I
and so
saw
I
them
left.
around behind the vampire, this house that the vampires were running out of. Are they
you can
over
you
here
can still
somewhere?
see in your rearview mirror that TP Sinclair is out in the street just past the pumpkin patch.
Is that them back there right
I
now?
got a big old pumpkin.
That's them with a
Oh.
pumpkin. Oh my
Holding a
god!
giant
yeah.
jack-o'-lantern.
Yes, there was a pumpkin patch behind the house, and that's what. Yes,
We
I-
cut to
I was
TP,
super clear on the plan the whole time.
we cut to TP Seymour, and you're getting up, and you see that there's still like the whole patch full of pumpkin people behind you, and now there's like a new group of vampires in front of you. They're still a little ways down the street. They're not like right in front of you, but they're like turning
Oops.
around now, and they see you, and they
Oh,
start like
God.
walking over to you.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing the quick
The
like
e-brake
spin the
turn.
wheel. Yeah.
Fast and Furious
Yes,
shit
the
here.
e-brake turn. Absolutely.
Dominic Toretto would be happy.
Jeez, what a pull!
Well, the only other weapon I have is a shotgun that I assume I had slung over something.
Yeah, you always
my
keep your shit
person.
on you, pretty much.
Yeah. What was the shotgun that was given to me by Remy?
It's a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I probably threw you the not sawed off shotgun.
Mhm.
And it's full assault.
Yeah.
It is just chock and walk full
Chock
assault.
full assault.
It's a
That's so much.
square.
So I'm gonna like with the one arm still on the pumpkin, I'm gonna swing the gun like around as best I can and try to like just hold it. So I have pumpkin under one arm. I've got this shotgun like checked into my hip on the other one. And I'm just like gonna continue my progression to the car because I know the car. I see people in the car. It's not that far away.
Yeah.
If the vampires get too close and personal, I'm gonna try to shoot them with a salty shotgun.
How are you going to cock your shotgun?
That's a great question, and I hate that you
You
asked.
do
You do that? You do that?
this.
Yeah.
I've considered that. I think you have to pass the shotgun check to be
What?
do the one-handed cock. That's not an easy thing to do. That's why it's cool.
It's
Scary.
incredibly easy to do. You use the weight of the gun to do it. It's like,
Is it?
That's
Yeah,
why you do
absolutely.
it. Yeah.
You've done it before?
okay, no, Jorge.
I
haven't
did
done
it.
before.
I did it at one of the duck hunts we did. One of the big buck hunters. I fucking pulled it like this, and it was fine.
Oh, when we played one
Yeah,
of the
when we played
bar
Duck Hunt in
video
an
games.
arcade.
One of the bar big buck hunters. Yeah.
That game is pretty fun.
If somebody looks up and confirms that it's easy to one-hand cock a shotgun, then I will allow them to
I'm
do
gonna.
it.
This
My
seems
fucking
like-
Google search is gonna break when I put in one hand cock a shot.
So you,
Out of
but
all the
Crack a
things that
shot.
would be difficult about handling guns, this doesn't seem like one of them.
I don't know. TP, so you just for now continue your walk trying to like maneuver around the vampires to get to the car? Because they're directly between you and the car. TP.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking to John. So here we are.
You did this.
I did, it was me the whole time. So, the shotgun situation. So here's
It looks like it's generally doable.
generally doable
How hard?
with modern machinery.
The-
It's doable.
The only thing that came up in terms of like, if you have an older style shotgun, you might have to hit it off of the ground with the pump so that it gets the actual push lock mechanism going. Like it needs something to hold against, but it seems like it's not
This
recommended. Like the companies don't want you to do it, but like
Sure.
you can do it. Yes.
This is also the 1930s.
Yeah.
So would you need to do like a
They
little?
might have to
do a
bang
little
it
something?
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna assume that takes some shotgun knowledge to be able
Here's
to do that properly.
Here's my defense, Jorge. My
Oh my God.
defense
Okay.
of Maria doing this. This is Pulp Cthulhu.
Doesn't everybody have a little shotgun knowledge?
Well,
Doesn't
like,
everyone have the ability to do some awesome, like, horror
I
movie
will-
hero shit sometimes?
I will relent for Pulp Cthulhu.
Nice.
I'm not giving everybody free shotgun knowledge.
Aww.
Seems like a free shotgun.
this is
knowledge.
a one time. This is because we're in spooky Halloween town. When's Halloween town?
Halloween
goes
Village.
away,
Halloween Village. Donut.
Halloween
Sue.
hovel goes away.
Well, no. It's
Halloween.
we're doing it because
Halloween.
Pulp people can one-handed
Yes.
cock shotguns in this world
Oh, yeah,
now,
okay,
and I
cool.
am definitely gonna give NPCs shotguns to come one cock.
Whoa.
Wait, don't
Hey,
use our own
whoa.
knowledge against us. Wait.
Oh yeah, no, we're putting new rules in the world. I'm using them,
Amazing.
but for now, yes, you can.
Cool. Because I'm a strong human being. So like
Yeah.
being able to like, bam on the ground, just real quick, real cool. Like,
No, it doesn't require the ground. You get to do just
Oh.
the full.
oh hell yeah. Well, I
PT
can
turns
do it either
around in
way.
the car and was like, "Oh, that was pretty. I've been using this shotgun for a while now. That looked cool as hell. I'm absolutely doing that."
Oh my god, I love the idea of PT feebly like, oh, duh.
PT's got 60 strength.
Oh, strong man. Okay, so you cock your shotgun with one hand, and you
Yeah.
still have the same situation with the vampires between you and the car.
Okay, so I'm driving toward the pumpkin patch. Yeah.
Yeah, you turned around, so you're coming back towards them, but you still see the pack of vampires between you and TP.
Are
I'm-
they
I'm also going to
advancing on
roll
me?
my window down and point my flare gun, which is the thing that I have out the window.
Maria, what did you say?
Are they advancing actively towards
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, they haven't started running yet, but they're all like,
They're going like this.
yeah, they're
Okay,
doing.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna just like continue walking that
Bleh.
direction, and once they get within like Well, the range of my shotgun. If they get that close and Remy and the car haven't done anything to dissuade them, I will fire upon the closest one with my salty shotgun.
Yes, you are in range of them, but you're at like the longest distance for the shotgun
Okay.
right now.
Well,
There's
I will
like
wait
3
until
ranges that have different damage.
I will wait until the closest range, though.
That's
'Cause
10
that's
feet.
when I'll get uncomfortable.
That's 10
because
feet,
I
and
don't-
the
I have my
regular
hands
damage
and that's it.
is 46, but I don't know what we decided
Yeah.
about salt.
I think we're not really putting damage on salt because same thing as the Pulp Cthulhu rule set. Salt, like anything like that, is completely just like you get stunned and that is it.
Stun is pretty good.
Man,
Yeah.
I really wish I had my acid slammer in a
Well,
situation like this. That sure would be great. I wish my
The whole
car
s-
hadn't been destroyed to bits.
The whole salt gimmick is
Oh.
for supernatural things.
Yes.
Specifically for
Yes.
ghosts.
Yeah, for ghosts.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Not vampires, to be
is
clear.
there-
Whatever.
Anybody have any ideas of how we can sort of help this situation that seems to be turning bad?
I'm
quickly?
shooting those vampires with this flare gun. It was gonna be for those pumpkin-headed bitches, but you know what? Those vampires are closer, so I'm absolutely just gonna. I'm just gonna
That's-
go ham on those vampires with this flare gun. Vampires
That's
are scared of
fair.
fire, right?
Yeah, PT is gonna start unloading the rock
Robin,
salt. He's just gonna upturn his shotgun and try and shake out the rock salt, and then
As-
put an actual shotgun shell in it.
As much as I hate them, does anyone have a Molotov cocktail?
No.
That sure would be helpful right about now,
That's,
probably.
that's usually kind of my thing, but I believe the last one I had, I burnt myself up with.
I picked up a baseball bat from the dogs. You hear a crack in the back seat as my knee breaks it in half and makes 2 steaks.
Fuck yeah. Sick.
I'm gonna allow it, but I also struggle with you.
I think
just-
if I break it at the weakest end, I could make a steak from it.
yeah,
I'll say that's fine. Like I'll do that. Like
Yeah.
so that there's the bat, there's just the dummy thick end that's just still like a smaller bat now, and then there's the actual like handle part that I've made into a steak.
yes. I want to be sure it's not super easy to break a bat in half, but we'll
Very
allow
it's
it.
very easy to break a bat in half if you're
Okay.
this strong.
Okay.
If you're just so ripped.
You're-
If you
like
fucking
this
have
50-year-old
muscles for
circus man.
days. If you're a
Okay.
huge jacked man,
I'm
fucking
shooting that
loser.
flare gun at those
Okay.
vampires.
In the crowd, into the crowd of vampires. So
Yes.
use your handgun skill.
I knew I was gonna have to do it, and it wasn't gonna be good. Oh no! You can't save a fumble, can you?
No,
can-
cannot.
You can use luck to change it.
they
to a
are
regular
firing. You
fumble.
can use 10 luck to undo a weapon fumble malfunction.
Weapon malfunction.
Yeah, this is a weapon that
A
is
fumble
malfunctioning.
is a malfunction,
Yes.
as far as I'm aware.
If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
well-
this is exactly where you would spend
So
the
it depends on the weapon. They have specific malfunction values.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes, that's true.
so what
So
is
I'm-
the flare
I'm
What does
looking
gun?
a
up-
flare
I'm-
gun have?
Signal
Y'all
flare
are gonna
gun.
light yourselves on fire.
I don't want to
inside.
light
Oh.
myself on fire.
Every
A
car.
I really
malfunction.
The shotgun is only
malfunction-
100.
Same thing for a flare gun. It's 100. Which means if you had 100, you could stop it from malfunctioning. Which like it means like the thing can't like fire right anymore.
Oh.
So it can still fire fine.
This is
But
just
the
going to be
fumble-
chaos.
Can you
Fumble
even?
Fire is not
stays.
fine.
I thought we determined that you can't actually roll a 100.
No,
You can.
Can
There
you
are
roll
3 zeros
100?
in 100. Did
There
you
are
know
3
that?
zeros in, that's right.
Did you
Okay.
know?
I was
The
like,
whole
I don't remember what the
Merchandise
rules about
line
this.
based
Yeah.
on
It's incredibly helpful, honestly.
really
is.
We ran into this problem over and over and over again throughout the
3 zeros and
years.
100.
Oh, jeez. Well,
you can purchase that today. By the way,
I guess I'm just
Hey.
blowing myself. Is this how Remy
Well,
McSquemmy
let's
dies?
find out.
I'm gonna be really sad if this is how I die.
So you're like you have your hand out the car, right? And you're trying to like aim to hit
Left-handed,
them.
also
Yep.
definitely.
How did you?
or no, we came around
How
this.
do you?
We turned
What
around.
do you- No, I'm just saying that because it's
Out
because,
the other,
Remy
at the
out
passenger
the
window.
driver's side window.
Oh, directly
You're
forward.
driving,
That's right. You're not going
Your
backwards.
left
Okay,
hand
yes.
is the one out the yeah.
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 No, I'm not like
What side you drive on, Jorge, right?
Yeah, I thought they were still shooting behind them.
No.
No.
And I was like, how do you?
Huh?
Shoot
Okay.
backwards out the window like that. No wonder I fumbled.
So while you're like reaching your hand out to do it,
Yeah.
you accidentally like you bump the car door and it makes the flare gun go off in your hand. And so
Uh-huh.
the flare shoots inside of the car and like bounces and like does the little skate around the front of the window. Everybody
like
sees
the cartoon
fireworks.
it's not all
firecracker.
over.
Like,
No, everybody immediately sees the and it's like the huge
Red
right
inside.
flash and
Yeah,
there's
like-
smoke everywhere. But you see the flare like skirt the front windshield and then actually hit the passenger seat, like hit Carl like in the chest, and he goes it bounces off of him and then like down onto the floor and like rolls under the seat.
and is it just like
And
smoking?
you just hear,
like, what's
you
that?
very loudly hear like a and there's like smoke pouring out from under the passenger.
Oh god!
Somebody pick it up. Somebody reach under there and pick it up. I made a great
No,
mistake.
thank
Please, someone
you.
help. Somebody needs to get out of
Yeah.
the car. I can't see.
You can see the bright red light from under the passenger seat because there's just like a flare going on underneath
Yes.
there.
I'm just gonna careen a little closer to the vampires, if I may, and just hope that the light and the smoke frightens them away. And I'm just gonna
I'll
continuously yell, ah!
fuck it. I like this. It's like shielding from the Ark of the Covenant. I'm just gonna fucking throw a hand under there to try and grab it and throw it out the window in front of me.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jeez,
I'm
I
sorry,
sure
I'm
hope
sorry,
this
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
backfire on me.
Sorry.
Hope you don't
You're
fumble
not
that
sorry
grab,
at all.
dude.
I just am imagining the juxtaposition between TP cocking a shotgun with one hand, PT saying, "Oh, that was cool," and then
TP's also seen like stuck between a rock and a hard place. The cavalry coming in and then just a complete red light inside of the cavalry. Like, wait, what?
I'm gonna imagine that
For the
Remy
cavalry.
thought she was being really cool and she was gonna do the like
Cavalry.
and then like halfway through she just like hits her funny bone and is like, ow, ow, God, oh no.
It would be so good if you could we had the sound
Cavalry.
effect for the flare gun because it's such a good like boom. Okay, just
Sounds like a
looking
t-shirt
up
can.
what the fuck, how does this work? You'd think they'd make it easier to find burn damage. There we go.
oh no.
Okay, sweet, and that's
You'd think
too high.
you would have burn
That's
damage
too high.
dog-eared at this point.
Actually, people don't really get burned too often. You
No,
know,
I
like-
got tinnitus, but I haven't been burned somehow.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not use the damage for the impact of the signal handgun. There's also like
Phew.
a plus something, and I'm gonna assume that is like what you're getting hurt. Because like
Okay.
when you reach out and under you're grabbing like a lit flare, right? And you're not
Yeah, no,
able to,
absolutely.
like try to grab it carefully or whatever. So when you grab it, you immediately feel your hand start to burn as you you pull it out and yank it out.
Swallow it, Robert! Swallow it!
Roll /1d3. I don't know why I said slash. You know how to do the command.
Slash roll.
Slash roll.
Or
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
a
sorry,
slash
I'm sorry,
1d3,
I'm sorry.
wouldn't do anything.
Do damage.
E-
And now roll your luck.
I failed.
Oop.
Oops. Oh, your luck is not so good.
Ups.
When you pull it out, I mean it's like going it's like very bright to everybody.
Yeah.
And you throw it out, your hand is like burnt, and your sleeve has like quickly caught fire.
Oh,
I really thought you were gonna say it's like when you try and flick a cigarette out the window and then
It
it goes
bounces.
behind you in the car and you're like, ah, it's smoldering.
No, I'm not gonna make it roll luck to successfully
Round
throw it out the window. Take minimum damage on the following round.
Can
Double
I-
this each round until extinguished.
Put your
Rip.
fucking
fuck it. I'm just full Superman.
So
Buttons
No.
going
Angry.
everywhere.
right now, your move was throwing it out.
Yes, obviously.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah, of
still
course, of
on
course.
fire right
I'll be on
now.
fire in the next. Yeah, so of course.
TP Seymour.
God damn it, dude.
You see like
Fire
the
fly out.
the group of vampires, but you also see the the car behind them, like roll, like coming towards you. You see it like all of a sudden get very bright inside. You see the flare like get thrown out the side, but the car is still filled with smoke, so you can't even see who's in there anymore. And you see it still just like flying towards you and the vampires.
And you hear from a distance, open all the windows! Open all the windows, quick!
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that PT had to quickly lower the window with the crate to be able to throw it out. I won't, since I didn't think of it. I won't make you throw the flare right at the window and it just bounces back in.
Don't do.
Okay, so is the car coming pretty much dead center, or is it coming from like? Is it like?
Yeah, I believe Remy just even like better aligned it towards the vampires, so it's like directly aimed at the group of vampires.
Okay. I
Love a parade.
love a parade. I think I'm going to take the opportunity to try to, I don't know, intimidate a group of vampires. Sure, why not? I'm going to rush forward at them. But I wanna go to like a side so that I don't also get run over by a car.
Right.
And kind of like what I'm envisioning is running at them, kind of like dashing to the side a little bit, stopping and shooting off a shot of shotgun stuff. Yeah.
Schalt.
Yeah, Schalt.
Shoot some shot.
Okay, and you're trying to intimidate them into doing what?
Moving away from me
Gotcha.
specifically.
You're just trying to spook them off.
I just want to spook the spookies.
Okay, they are vampires, so it is going
wanna
to
grab
be
those
a hard intimidate roll.
A hard intimidate roll.
Yeah, so you need to get at least a hard to be able to just spook them off.
How about
Oh,
extreme?
there you
there's
go.
another two!
What did we say?
Extreme.
One, two? One? No, two twos.
Two twos.
dude.
No,
Wow.
no, two twos.
Two.
Twos
Is that
today
two?
for
Is
a
that
street-
2 twos in a row?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
from different. No,
no,
it
Robin-
wasn't.
Robin
Robin
was-
did
No, there was
it.
a
Very
fumble in
close.
between, pal. Okay, let's not
We're
forget.
rolling a lot of extreme rolls today. It's really
Flair
Yes.
Town fumble.
Sometimes I don't trust roll 20s rolling, to be perfectly frank.
Well,
Anyways,
right
it's more
now-
dramatic. I like it. Yes, you managed to do like, because you just did the one-handed cock and then you did like a
Mhm.
boo. It's not what a
I
shotgun
think
sounds
with
like.
the shot, and I'm like firing it in their direction. I know it's salt. They might
Yeah.
not know it's salt. It's
Right.
whatever. But I think right before I fire it, I'm just gonna like yell out, "This town sucks, and you all are really trying my patience." And I'm just gonna like fire the gun.
You do.
And like
that
they're
a-
kind of saying it to the vampires, but also to like everyone in the car.
Was that a on purpose vampire pun?
sucks.
Oh,
no,
shit.
You said the town sucks.
it sure
shit.
wasn't.
Some,
It sure wasn't.
I
But
there's a vampire pun. Just I need everybody to know. I
I
didn't do it.
I
That's there on
apologize
its
to the
own.
rest of the cast for enabling this.
I appreciate that.
At this point, it's like white noise. It's like a dog barking. It's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. So they were walking towards you and they were doing that thing where they were like speeding up and starting to like run. But when you do that, they do like the little like the like the slide and like just like step back, like stop their forwardness. And at the
They're
same
not
time,
doing like the cape, like.
no, they're doing more of like whoop.
Like slipping on a banana peel.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. And their capes do fly around comically. At the same time, they start noticing that there is like a car that is still basic. There, it is on fire because there's a man on fire in there, and they like because they turned around a little bit when some of them were like trying
true.
to stop moving forward, and so now they're all like scrambling to try to like go in the other like back towards the house, but they're still in a group in front of the car. Now back in the car.
Yeah.
PT Sinclair, you're the only one who hasn't done anything after the shot and the throwing out of the flare.
I imagine in all that time, that's how long it probably took me to unload the shotgun and load it.
I do feel like you had to spend a little while trying to very quickly lower the window.
I'm going to shoot my shotgun at one of the vampires, whatever one's closest to us.
Okay.
With regular shotgun shot.
Roll your shotgun shot. And here's
Wow.
the roll.
Nice.
Hard.
Bambalam. How close am I to that vampire?
How much is this? The middle one?
20 feet.
Yeah, that sounds right. To the middle one in damage.
2d6.
Yeah.
9.
9 times.
Damn.
9 damage.
Okay.
9.
And this, you did not graze him. It is like it's like one of those like full blown in the chest, like blood shots. And
Doing a lot of wire work today
Yeah.
with these vampires.
they-
I
Like
wonder-
Jason X arm blown off kind of deal.
Yeah, you got hit with a nasty vampire pun and then hit with a nasty shotgun shot.
yeah, it is. He gets thrown onto his back and he's like on the ground. Like it is funny because they look more like people in vampire costumes, right? So it looks like you're just attacking a bunch of Dracula
Blowing away.
impersonators. So this one's just like sprawled out on his back on the ground, and the others are all like continuing to run off towards the back to the house.
As we like drive by, because we're going back in the direction of TP Seymour, right? So as we drive back past that one vampire, I just look at him and say, "You're nothing to me," and then we keep going.
So, well, Remy, do you keep like the vampire group is moving a little bit? So do you go towards them or towards TP?
So they're like running away, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna like slow it down and head toward TP then.
cool. This is where
Start
you,
jogging to the car.
yeah, they're all running off, and nobody's trying to do anything to stop the vampires running off.
No.
Cool. Then the combat pretty much ends. They continue to run off to the house. You're able to drive by the one that's on the ground. You say your line, and you reach TP Seymour.
Sweet.
I open the door as we're like backing up.
Is
and
Robin
Oh.
still on fire?
I was
Sorry,
gonna say
I was gonna
the
say-
door opens up and a shirt and jacket on fire fly out as I scream in agony.
That
at
is the
whatever was-
remaining thing. Yes, you. The fire damage, of course.
My
Oh.
clothes are coming off and being thrown out of the
Is
car.
everyone eventually naked in this show?
That is not my fault.
Because we keep getting holes blown in us and it goes
Which
through our
is
clothes and then we have
Jorge's
to take our
fault.
clothes
Which
off.
is very
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
Literally Jorge's fault because Jorge tries to fill dead air with violence.
Don't let there be dead air. Easy.
Just keep talking.
Just
Shannon.
keep talking every time.
I'll just vamp forever. I'll never stop. Is it with the? Were you gonna say
And then
something?
when
Because
you
there
were-
was a
you
moment of
were talking-
silence, and I wanted to
Really
make sure
just
that you
like,
weren't gonna
feels
fill
like
with
the damage
violence.
about to
So
happen. So
seems like maybe
vampire
you should be
Ears are
careful.
bleeding.
bleh.
One damage to you from the burn damage on the jacket.
Ow.
Ah,
It
you're
is spreading
fine.
up your arm it's spreading up the arm of the jacket. Is this where you remove all of your clothing? Yes.
It all goes.
At least the
all
top
of it.
half.
As you
This
take off
is a
your
good-
it all goes.
No, it's
This
all
is a good
everything.
look for you, Robert. I just felt like I should say that.
Yeah, that one's probably like a not a bad burn, but your hand, you probably have you're gonna have like a little bit of scar in there. And you're okay, you're not
I'm
on fire anymore.
instinctively like TP is coming up to the car and we're in the back seat and I instinctively start to reach out my completely burned hand and then just
Yeah, don't. Hey, no, I got
Never mind.
this one. I'm in the middle anyway, and I reach out my hand and I say, "Hey, great vampire pun back there."
So wait, hang on. All right, hang on. What are you attempting to do? Are you just like driving by and like scooping at me? Because I have a shotgun in one hand and a pumpkin in the other.
We
I have
stopped.
no hands.
No, I'm like slowing to a stop. Yeah.
There's not the same level of danger anymore. Although
The
there are-
vampires ran away. I know there's pumpkin guys.
yeah,
It's a
they are
symbolic reaching out.
the pumpkin
Okay.
people are coming. They're not like
I hand you the
Super
shotgun
fast.
then, and
I take the
And-
shotgun and I give it to Remy.
and I'll
I guess I'm parked,
Scoot-
so I can handle
I'll
that.
scoot in and close the door and put the pumpkin on my lap. And
Yes,
just
and
kind of like stare at it.
Is that a perfect jack-o'-lantern?
From a
I
vampire's
do
pumpkin
believe
patch.
it is.
It is definitely from a vampire's pumpkin patch, that's for sure.
Oh my
I
god.
did decapitate a scarecrow for it.
Oop.
Sure.
Well done. It's pretty good.
Robin is downing
I lost
one
my
of his
knife.
flags. He's
You
downing
can-
his flags.
No, you're
Mark-
nice.
Mark that off of your bucket list. I'm sure that was on there. Decapitating a scarecrow. It was
Boozing a
it was
knife?
on mine for sure.
Losing a knife.
Well, maybe I have good news too. Carl, how you feeling? You feeling you probably a little turned around, right? Little anxious there?
yeah.
Maybe you got the nervous sweats.
We already got sweat.
Oh, we
from this
did?
man- It's
Well,
in your pocket.
somebody-
It's literally in your pocket, Remy.
I thought
Got a
I
sweaty
tried to
handkerchief.
get it, and then he wasn't actually sweaty,
you pre-
and then
you
it
pre-
didn't
You
work.
did,
No,
but
you
then
did.
later you did manage to use a handkerchief.
That's right.
to
Okay.
soak up a bunch. You have a wet.
Okay.
well, someone
You know what?
someone
Remy's very turned
definitely-
around.
Someone definitely has the nervous sweats because it smells bad in this car, folks. I hate to say it, but we collectively are not doing great on the body odor front.
I'm gonna say it's the flare.
Yeah,
Might be-
sure.
That's
might
what I'm
be-
gonna go with.
My
It might
right
be-
now.
concern was
The
really
burnt
that it was
flesh.
cutting through the smoke smell, but yeah, you're probably right.
Okay.
Okay.
So find an alchemist before I lose the rest of my body.
Yes, let's find an alchemist.
I could use a drink. Do they hang out at bars much? Is that-
Probably. I've heard
that-
people call bartenders alchemists.
I've
So-
heard enough.
When did you hear that?
To catch everybody
When on
up,
earth did you hear?
they're trying to do a ritual to stop the secret magic men that came with the clock tower and started this whole Halloween village. And they needed 3 ingredients to do the ritual, one of which is sweat of a werewolf. Another one was a perfectly carved jack-o'-lantern from a vampire's pumpkin patch. And the third one is the rib bone of an alchemist who has kept himself alive past his expiration date. So you're still missing the rib bone.
The most specific one.
Yes. And
Right.
y'all are still in the car and you see out of like from down the street you hear like a little bell.
No. Absolutely not.
You look over
Absolutely not.
and Baggy
You can't be serious.
Son of a bitch.
just gently like doing his little bike over here. He has is it PT Sinclair's bicycle?
BT looks out and says, "Hey, that's my bike."
And he starts rolling up and he does like he's not going that fast, so it's not that intense, but he does a little like and he stops in front of you.
I'm peeling out, dude.
Like, hey guys, I heard there's I got something that you need.
Nope.
And that's where we're gonna leave it while we take a quick break.
Take a break.
I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna scream.
Do not worry.
Don't worry.
But,
We will be
We'll be right back.
right back.
Welcome back. This is still Outlaws and Old Ones.
Pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bang.
Let's hop right into it. Baggy has just cycled up to you and said, hey, I heard you need something from me.
I'll lean
Yes.
over-
You're an
Actually,
alchemist? I thought you
it's
were
funny.
a criminal.
It's funny that you say that. I would love to have my bike back.
Yeah, but by the way, Baggy does not look exactly like every other time that you've seen him. He hasn't turned into a Halloween thing or anything like that. But if you recall the last time you saw him, you did drop an entire building
Yep.
on him.
Yep.
So he has the whole like you can see past like the circle eye a little bit. You can see that his skin is like all sorts of fucked up and like
So you could say that he has lived past his expiration date.
I'm not saying I'm just showing you what he looks like. Just telling you.
All
telling
I'm
you
saying-
Okay.
All I'm
Paint me a
saying
picture.
is that our rotund friend needs to eat his words because I told him that this would happen.
Yep.
Robin's just gonna fucking like eat out. I assume we're all still in the car while this
Yeah.
conversation is happening. He's simply just gonna poke his head out and just Baggy. Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry about the collapsed building. That wasn't cool on our part.
No, I don't. It really
That's what
wasn't.
it was.
That,
Oh, man.
that really hurt,
But-
man.
That's a bad beat. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a tough one to come back from. Good
Yeah,
on
was
you,
not-
though.
Wasn't super comfortable.
I can only imagine. But let me say this. And I kind of motion to the parting smoke in the car. I go, you see, it's not the same since we last saw you.
Yeah, where?
Conrad Hardy is gone.
Oh, I'm keeping tabs on him. Don't worry about that.
But that's what he's not here right
His
now.
tabs are not
We're-
in this vehicle.
I know you and I had an you're alive because I convinced them to let you live.
Uh-huh.
And I know you like P.T. Sinclair because who doesn't enjoy the world famous P.T. Sinclair?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I just stare a dagger at TP when they go, I just
Is
knock it off.
incredibly nice.
who is
and like,
thi-
you know,
who is-
it just
who is
it
this?
doesn't happen enough, you know. We don't hear these things. I feel like we should all just be nicer to each other as a group. That was very kind. And I feel like we should have a little more of that going around. We have a lot
Baggy-
of breaking each other down. You know what I mean?
Baggy puts up the kickstand on the bike and like gets off of it and like walks over to the passenger side door, and he's still being very nice, but like you notice like when he puts his hands like on the frame of the door, and you can see that he's like indenting the car door a little bit. You can hear like the squeezing of it.
Where
It's like,
Carl
hey.
is, or on the back seat?
No, in the back seat, and he's looking directly at TP, and he's like, "Looks like you got a new one here. What's up?"
They're nice and have never wronged you.
This
Hey,
is
yeah,
a kind
my friends call me Baggy. I have
An
lots of them.
interesting and ironic name for yourself.
Yeah, you know, I can't- it's the weirdest thing. I can't remember whether I got the bag first or they started calling me Baggy first.
I'm curious to wonder why they would call you Baggy without the bag.
Oh, you know how these things start. Anyways, it seems like you all are in a little bit of a rush. I got some intel that you're looking for a particular rib bone.
How did you?
Find that out.
Yes.
That's not important. I
Well,
happen to
I
have
would
one
say
of those rib bones right here.
what?
Let me see it.
I'll pull it out in a second.
How'd you
I
manage
feel
to
like
get
you're gonna
that?
pull out something else instead, and I'm nervous.
Don't.
Oh no,
Not
don't worry
that,
about
a
that.
weapon.
Oh, like one of these, and he pulls out like
Yeah.
his handgun.
Whoa.
He's like, oh no, you don't have to worry about this. And he puts it. He's like still holding it, and he's leaning against like the car door, so it is like in the car, like pointed at everybody in the back seat. Like, no, you don't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
I'm not here for that.
Certainly not.
So I would also like this whole weird thing gone. So how about I just give you the rib bone, and then you just owe me one.
Has that? I feel like this has come back to bite us before. Has it come back to bite us before? This sort of open-ended owing someone.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel like-
pretty sure I'd remember if I bit you.
No, it's
That's
I'm
good.
The
here
bag
for
would have been
it.
off. The bag would have been off your head, and I'm sure we would remember that.
That
Oh,
was
you don't
fun.
want the bag to come off my head.
Okay, you know what?
okay.
Wait, is this the same bag? How did the bag survive the
That's-
building?
You know, that's a
I feel like
really
that's a
long and
really- this is-
interesting and fun story, but we
These are
don't
some
have time for
questions
that.
We don't need. This is a different. So okay, you're promising us exactly what we need, which is very
Yes.
convenient here in the middle of this road. We do have a situation, and TP's gonna point back to the pumpkin patch where they are. I am sure still
They're
making their way here.
getting closer. Like,
So perhaps, if we are making an arrangement, it can happen sooner, and just kind of looking at everyone, and we can kind of maybe avoid, this dilly-dallying with your friend here.
Baggy turns around to look at the pumpkin people, and he does this thing where his hand like slides into the car a little bit further, and he's looking back, so the gun is just like loosely waving around in the car. He's like, "Wow, yeah, yeesh."
Okay, it sounds pretty good. If we could just take that ribbon,
How
that
far in the car is Baggy's hand with gun? in comparison to myself
just
and hands.
just like up to like halfway up the forearm.
Is it in
So
front
it's
of me or is it in front of Robin?
Yeah, it's probably like not even aiming at you anymore. It's like kind of in your face and like just it's not directly aiming at anybody. It is just like waving around.
Just there.
My friend,
I would.
how about this as a deal for you? Instead of us generally owing you one, how about you take this and I hold out the second gnomish elixir.
Listen, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of time on your hand.
That's correct.
I would like to do something
What would you like to do?
rash. The hand is in front of me.
Oh dear.
I want to grab it with both of my hands and pull him really hard against the door to like try to knock the gun out in an attempt and like as I do that, if it works, I want to well, depending on whether or not it works, I want to say something to Baggy.
Okay, so you go with both of your hands. He's also gonna roll. So do your
ducking.
fighting brawl. This is a maneuver to like try to yank him against the car to get him to drop the gun, right?
Yeah, to get like the gun in like a not ideal place and kind of hold them in a.
Of course. Okay.
A regular success.
Nice.
At 60.
Okay, and it ties go to the winners, the attacker. So you do manage to yank him against the car. You notice that the gun does not like drop out of his hand though, but you do manage to grab him. He like loses his balance, and you do shove him against the car.
Cool. And then because I pull him close, they're like close to me.
Yeah.
And I'll say, listen, I have a very, very small patience right now. I really don't want to be around these people too terribly long. So if we could just really just just give us what we need, we can fix this whole damn situation, and then everybody can just kind of go on their own way. All right, you know.
When you pull him in close, you can now really smell that there is something absolutely rotten to his smell. And you also get a good look at his eye, and it does not like look right. There's weird little like fractures and things inside the eyeball. And he does like the slow turn at you. Terrible. And he gently starts like pulling his arm out without saying anything. Do you still hold on to it?
Yes, because I haven't had any experience with Baggy, so
Robin is
just an asshole.
there is.
Robin is very quickly going to also start to pull TP's hands off of his arm and just stare at TP. Just please don't do this. And then I'm gonna. Robin's gonna look in the eye of Baggy and just hold out.
Go. No, I wasn't letting go.
I'm holding onto your wrists.
So like everybody's hands are on Baggy.
I'm doing
right
this. And, no, I'm on TP's wrists that are holding the arm. So I'm just looking and just, please don't do this.
I'm pretty sure PT is in the middle, like on the hump, and PT is fully has his hands up, and Robin is over him.
Remy is like fully down in the front seat. What's going on with Carl right now? What's that little dude up to?
Just quietly
imagining that sound.
Fucker drunk as
Morty
a skunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, jeez.
So Baggy has like taken a moment, which is unusual because he usually talks right away. But when he starts talking again, he's chipper, and you feel like his arm relax a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, looks like you got a great replacement for Connor here, Conrad. Good to know."
No,
who's Con?
We didn't. We did.
Who's that?
This is wonderful news. So I see where we all stand now. I understand that. I get our position. So, this is all making sense to me now. I can't use both of his hands.
Baggy.
So I'll tell you
hold
what.
On.
I'm going to give you what you need, and then I'm going to go, and you're going to go take care of this, and then I'll be back later. And then we can just talk it all out. How does that sound?
Honestly, sounds pretty good.
This is what you wanted, right? What was it? TP? I got you. And you see him reach into his jacket pocket without like pulling his other arm out anymore. And he goes like, There's like a snap,
Ah!
and you hear like some goo movement. And then he just pulls out like a covered in blood, slimy rib bone, and he's like, "Yeah, I just managed to get this off of a very, very good alchemist. So here you go." And he just
Robin, with his
Holds it
head
out.
like still down, is gonna remove both of his hands from TP's wrists and just like very dejectedly hold out his burnt hand right below where the bone is, and just like be like, "Okay,
yeah.
I
Baggy
guess
looks
this
down
is
at
how
your
we're playing it."
Baggy looks down at your burnt hand and then does one of those good like slaps it into your hand. So it hurts. Cool. So are we good here? And he looks back at TP.
TP's gonna look at everyone else in the back seat.
Robin is
Specifically PT, 'cause
1,000
Robin
yards
is, like-
staring.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. We're good.
And so you let go, and he pulls the gun back in, and he's like, "Awesome, have a great day." And then he goes and he hops on his bicycle, and he's like, "I'll be seeing ya." And you just hear him start ringing his little bell as he like starts cycling off.
DP turns in the seat to face PT and Robin and says, "What the fuck was that?"
He's
You know, I swear to God, guys, every time I hear that guy, my ears ring now. I don't know if it's the tinnitus or what, but all I can hear is bells ringing.
He
when
just
that guy
pulled the
shows
goddamn
up.
rib out of his actual body.
that person. They've always been very kind to me specifically, but their energy is bad.
We have a past,
I'm
but
beginning to pick that up based on conversation that we just had.
You know what we should
It was
pick
not a
up
good past, it sounds.
is speed. Let's go.
And I'm just gonna bring you all the way over to
Bandana Jones, Crystal
yeah.
Orb Shop.
Yep.
I'm
And-
gonna insist that everyone roll their windows down on the way there so we can try and air out her car, which we promised to return in good condition. Like when you
It's
smoke
in
cigarettes in your
windows.
parents' car and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Says hard will drive home backwards to make sure the odometer doesn't have as many miles
So
on it,
funny.
like energy to it.
The car damage is like there's definitely a big burn underneath the passenger seat, which
No
you
one's
can't
doing that.
really
But it's
tell.
underneath the passengers. Yeah, exactly.
There is blood everywhere, probably just from people bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is going to be like the finger dents in the back
A window is
passenger
not
door.
coming back up.
We'll
is
buff
the
that out.
problem.
Right. Yeah. Like the,
She
you
knows
try to-
Baggy. It'll
the
be
window seems
fine.
to be stuck when you try to pull it back up.
Okay.
So we skip through. You see Bandana Jones again. They tell you what you need for the ritual, and it's like drives everybody real fast over to right in front of the clock tower.
Okay.
And she like puts out the items and has a book where she starts like chanting right away. And she's like, hey everyone, you just gotta just make sure I don't die, please.
Is Carl still here too?
Carl, if you're cool with it, you
Get
let
that kid outta
go
here.
once you got
Get
to
that kid out of here.
Okay.
We gotta
that's-
sweat.
That's fair. He's
Yes.
he's an
gotta
actual
go- he's
literal
gotta go be a-
teenager in town.
Yeah.
Child somewhere.
Yeah. Normally we would play all this out, but let's see if we can get through Halloween Village today.
Robin is just gonna start fucking stretching
Yeah.
and fucking just hold like putting on the brass knucks already, fucking readying the guns at the hips, just
Is there any way I could have gotten another big knife?
You
got
can
any
get
cutlery in there, Bandana?
you can get a regular sized knife from Bandana
Yeah.
Jones' shop.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna look
Oh, I
around
thought
at
maybe I had a
everyone.
knife.
I'm gonna make it very clear that there is a bag of rock salt still, like in a central area, and then I'm also going to offer up some shotgun shells around. I don't know how many I have, but I know that there are shotguns and not as many shotgun shells.
Remy's just smoking a cigarette, shotgun in one hand, souped up baseball bat over the other shoulder, just like this is where we are now.
My mystical, spooky, cool, very fun friend, whose name I remember, Your could you potentially let me know when shit is about to pop off real good?
Bandana Jones puts the rib bone into her mouth, and she's like,
Seems
"Yeah,
like a good
sure."
start.
And
I
she's
think
like,
it's happening.
she's rubbing the werewolf sweat all around, like on the pumpkin, like giving it a nice sheen.
Disgusting.
And she's like, "It's probably gonna happen really soon."
Okay, and I'm going to drink the other gnomish elixir.
The other gnomish elixir.
Amazing.
I said that I came up with 4 things that they do, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we got the lamest one, which was a sick
What
health
did you
potion.
roll last time?
I rolled.
Health.
I don't remember.
I feel like it was a
Health potion.
4,
I kind of think it
which
was
was the
a
lamest
4.
one. Yeah.
Well,
Which
no,
means
because
the-
what I rolled, the roll I got gave me 1d4 or 1d6 health, and I think I rolled a 4 on that.
Right. Well, if you can find that roll, so we can keep that consistent. Trying to remember all the things that I came up with for it. I got one of them. We'll make that the second one. And for number 3, we will do
The other one.
let's just hope that I don't roll a 3. How about
Oh
that?
my god.
I rolled a d4 and rolled a 4.
I'm pretty sure you rolled a 4 last time.
That
That was the health.
certainly
So the
happened.
4 is going to be health again. I got stuff for 1 and 2. If I roll a 3, I'll come up with it on the spot.
Okay.
It's a 3,
Oh my god.
which means
Just use one of them that you have.
It's just
None of
real.
us have heard
We
them out
don't know what
loud.
they are. You can do
Yeah.
whatever.
fine. I like to keep it
Okay.
clean. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the funny one then.
Yes, we love it. We
Take
love
it,
Exactly what they want.
and it's a gnomish elixir, right?
Yeah.
And
No.
you take it and you just immediately start like getting big.
Oh
You
shit.
know?
Hulking,
Oh,
like hulking out.
Not hulking out, like literally
Literally.
getting proportionally larger.
Oh,
Oh my
oh
god.
boy.
The drink me potion.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, it is an Alice in Wonderland style potion. You are now like maybe literally twice the size that you were before.
Oh
Hell
Because
yeah.
it's taking like a gnome to humans.
So
like,
my
a
size
Yes.
instead
Yeah,
of
it's
being
at least twice
75 is 150.
Oh my god. You're like 7, 8, 9 feet tall.
No,
You really are.
they're like 8, 9, 10 feet tall.
And
Oh,
They're
big
like,
lad.
did you? Is
Oh,
your,
a big old hot dog shirt too.
Sorry.
Listen.
Big hot dog shirt.
your clothes do expand
Please.
with you.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Do not get me a giant naked PTC.
I was gonna
player.
say
I know.
Not
I
in
feel
the
like
middle
he's-
of my Halloween town.
I'll simply fall on my sword.
already wearing
instead of-
like hardly any clothing, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, because
He
he
got a
gave me
novelty
his
t-shirt.
undershirt. Oh,
it
the
was like-
novelty did get a novelty.
If it was really from my world, it would be different. But this is a gnomish look, so the gnomish people were a little different, right?
Exactly.
I cannot believe you already have a build of +1
Yes.
with a damage bonus.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
what happens if we do? Can we just up your size here, and will that adjust your damage? Yeah. Holy shit.
Amazing. Is
No.
PT Sinclair about to be like a punch
Yeah,
boy?
so-
I'm a big punch boy.
PT
Yes.
Sinclair now has a build of +3 with a damage bonus of +2d6,
Oh my god, amazing.
which was
So good.
not my intention, but
Please don't
There
step
you've
on any
Gotta
of
go
us.
back to Gnome Land.
I'm sorry. I really
Happy little accidents. No mistakes, only happy little accidents.
just really need
We
some-
Bob Rossed all over this.
I want
Oh my
I
God.
need to see a comparison of what size +3 means. Of build +3.
Yeah,
Have you
what
heard of
example do they
Goliath
give
from
for
the
a +3
Bible?
Oh
build?
my god.
Have you heard of this thing called Cthulhu?
Well, I'll keep looking for it. We can maybe find it a little bit later. But yes, you're fucking huge now. What is everybody else doing to prepare? Meanwhile, Bandana Jones has put the jack-o'-lantern on her head and
Oh
is
my
now
God.
like doing weird movements while and like weird like dancey
Awesome.
flowy movements
Oh.
while she's chanting in some other language that you
Well,
don't understand.
I would like to examine the nearby area.
Yeah, I'm scoping stuff out. Hi, I do need to know the damage of my more normal sized knife now, though.
Your more normal size knife.
What is it now?
Does anybody have a normal size knife on them?
No.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Wait, that's PT.
The normal size knife, which is like medium, so like carving knife size, is 1d4 plus 2 plus damage bonus. And
I've got knife out. I have knife. Well, no, I have shotgun out. I would have the shotgun out.
Have a knife.
I would
okay.
have shotgun with no.
Robin is
So-
just
I would go
staring
with
at this absolute unit, and I was just like, well, I was gonna suggest you post up somewhere, maybe in like a window of the crystal and orb shop, but you know what? I guess you're just out front, man.
I'm gonna
The-
hit.
I'm
gonna hit.
So
This feels
Build-
like Sarasota all over again, but I don't know.
I don't know
Bill-
what you're referring to.
really no on it. Build 0 is an average human or wolf.
Okay.
A build of 2 is like a large human or a lion. A build of 3 is like a black bear or a gorilla
Okay.
Fuck.
or a heavy motorcycle.
the world famous PT Sinclair motorbike.
So
Turned into a motorcycle.
he's still huge, but he's not like, he's like Guinness Book of World Records huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not monster huge. Still quite strong though. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Like
Robin's gonna
more
be like,
bulked.
I'm guessing that fucking guy who screamed at the clock tower is gonna be here because we're trying to ruin whatever fucking weird shit he was doing here. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the
As-
fuck's gonna happen with him, but
As Bandana Jones is still
the
doing
brakes off of him.
doing her weird like dances,
Mhm.
Okay. Everyone does the same dances in your world. That's so interesting. How
Hers are-
Wow, look how weird and
that was
crazy.
it. She dances like vampires run a chase, and how pumpkin people run away when their heads are cut off.
Okay.
It's weird
okay.
how that happens.
These are completely different.
They're-
dances.
It's
Maybe you
Halloween
can't.
Village mechanics.
Look,
the
the scarecrow-
magic-
You can't
The
get.
scarecrow.
No, I'm
main-
not.
most of their functionality was around the wrists, right?
I'm really glad that we're
I'm gonna
justifying.
I'm gonna
We've-
throw.
Or
We've
on
got-
the on
we've
the,
gotta
the
go.
elbows.
We have to move on.
Gotta
Are you
go.
just trying to fill time?
I
Is that what's happening right now?
No, I'm
'Cause I'm
ready to
scoping.
go.
Then
I'm ready to go.
Perfect.
We're
Let's
scoping, dude.
go.
Okay.
We're looking.
I'm
I
ready.
don't care about big.
What do we
buff
see?
PT Sinclair.
Yeah.
The dark clouds come in and all start like circling above the clock tower. Y'all are at the base of the clock tower, like
Mhm.
on the street, and like there's like a cloud. One of the cloud forms almost like a little tornado and comes down like right in front of the clock face, and out of it like emerges the big, like black robe flowing person, whose like face you couldn't see clearly before, and he's like, hello, I see you have come to challenge my Halloween village.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, vampire pun. Very nice. I like it.
I don't. Wait.
You should be on my side.
No, I
What?
want. No.
Come up with a more original idea next time.
He is right, though. It was a
Ooh,
good
you're
vampire
gonna
pun.
get it now.
This town is fucked up enough on its own. We don't need you coming in and making it all fucking weird like this.
I'll show you who's fucked up. Wait, make her stop. Damn it. I'm
No.
coming down there. And he starts like slowly descending down the clock tower. while
Robert.
Bandana Jones
How
continues to-
Robert,
how slowly
baseball
is he
bat.
descending?
It's not. It's
I don't-
slower than falling. Still,
It's
a good clip.
Baseball bat.
Thank
So, like,
you
an
for baseball
easy-
bat.
An easy I could hit with a shotgun shot.
yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like to
for
do
sure.
that.
So you don't even wait. You just go right for the
I'm
shot.
coming
just go
down
right
there.
for
Oh,
him. I'm all done. I'm done. I'm done
Wait,
with
I'm
this
going.
place.
I'm going back upstairs. I don't like this.
Never. I'll stay up here
I'm
at the
done
clock
with
tower.
this asshole. I'm done with these assholes. I'm done. TP's done.
That's fair.
So roll your shotgun skill.
I don't. It would surprise you to know I'm not actually good at shotguns.
Oops.
Oh,
Hard success,
Hey.
though.
seems like you might be okay
Okay.
at them.
That's
It's all right.
4d6.
Listen, I'm good at everything, actually. Believe it or not.
Yikes.
Is that for the what damage was that? Because you're not in the
4d6,
closest
close
range right now.
So
Probably
Just rolled 4d6.
Wait, is this the salt shotgun or did you put real
I
shells?
put real
in there?
shotgun shells in it.
50 feet or over is 1d6. 20 feet. Wait. 50 feet or under is 1d6. 20 feet and under is 2d6. 10 feet and under is 4d6.
Do the 2d6. So if it was 4d6 before, we can just half that if you're cool with that.
I haven't rolled the damage.
Oh,
The
it
damage
rolled
comes
it
up automatically with
Oh,
it.
it does.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm fine
So-
with
Cool.
having it.
Oh god.
So you
Halving it.
blast him and like he does like kind of like the robes like come in a little bit. He does like a little like jellyfish. And he's like, "Oh god damn it. Jeez, can't even
Whoa!
All right, so we're doing this for real. Okay." And he does like a little whoosh of his hand and you can see like there are monsters starting to like come out into the streets like way off in the distance.
I wanna do a big as loud as I can, like, wait a minute. What's your name?
That is none of your goddamn business, sir.
It is. Because I need to know what to write on your fucking tombstone.
Amazing.
That is none of your business.
Are there things just popping up around like everywhere?
They're not spawning. They're like
emerging from
they're
the-
emerging from like way off. They're not in play yet.
Oh,
They're-
okay, cool.
They're down the streets.
I'm going to step sort of on the other side of the group, sort of towards the people who are on their way, and just yell real loud. And I want to just
Forgot
try
you're
and,
big.
I just want to try and draw aggro. I don't know what I need to do or what to roll for that, but that's my play.
Do roll intimidate, I guess.
Is there any chance
I feel like you would get
that
a
my
bonus die.
intimidate-
I'll give you a bonus die for your
Radical.
size.
Okay. How would I do that in roll 20?
Roll
Oh.
intimidate first, and then if you fail, just roll another d10.
Roll a d10.
Roll a d10.
Simply roll a d10
Roll a d10.
and get a 1.
Get a 1.
Please get a 1.
Just not another 9.
That's a 2. So
Okay.
it's a
Okay, that's
29,
fine. That's perfectly fine.
Which is, I mean, well, hang on.
Can use your luck to
I'm
bring that down.
I'm gonna use 10 luck to bring it down to my 19 intimidate.
Nice.
Cool. So yes,
Oh,
you basically, what do you yell at all the monsters to make you start following you?
I'm famous. Come get an autograph.
They do start coming at you. They're pretty slow because it's like a mix of everything. There's like ghosts and vampires and werewolves.
Your
and
average
zombies
speed
and
is slowed down.
most of their
My-
speeds are quite slow.
I feel very tanky. My HP is still 7.
It does not raise your HP. So Remy and Robin.
yeah.
Is he on is fucking guy who didn't give his name?
He's just about reaching the ground now.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna sock him in the face.
I think I
I'm
think I
gonna
am
simply
also.
punch him.
I think I'm also running over there. I'm gonna baseball bat this bitch.
Are you just plain fisted or using your nuts?
I have brass knuckles on. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So roll your shit. And I will
A
roll my
regular
shit.
success.
Regular
Not a
success.
chihuahua round 2.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops, all damage.
Yeah, so you go in to do the punch and he does the full like grab.
Oh.
And like you see weird like the vines that were like on the pumpkins,
Mm-hmm.
they start to come out of his sleeve and he starts wrapping it around your arm. So
It-
he caught your fist and then he's like grabbed your arm with his tentacles, but he's not doing
Okay.
damage yet
Okay.
with his vines. But he does have you like in a grip, so you're gonna have to like get out of that if you want to be able to do much more. You have your other hand, but you'll still be
Mhm.
grabbed, and they are like constricting around your arm, and it's definitely not gonna be pleasant soon.
I'm gonna start
Remy.
clobbering that dude in the shoulder.
Okay, with your bat.
Yeah, like just like I'm assuming the vines are coming out of his shoulders, right?
Well, he has the big robe on, so you just see him coming
out of
his
the
sleeve.
robe. Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
just hit him.
beat him about the arms and torso area.
Are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to bash off the vines
trying to
from Robin?
Beat him away. I'm just trying to bat him away.
Trying to beat him off.
Yeah.
So you're going for
Trying to beat him
damage.
I winked, but you probably didn't see. I'm going for damage, but only if it's catastrophic. Just kidding. I just yeah.
All right,
I'm bashing him. I'm
roll your-
frustrated. I'm over it.
Baby basher.
He has to roll with the penalty
Boy
die
basher,
now,
rather.
by the way, because it's his second round of defending against combat.
And
Yo.
Pew!
Radical.
Ouch.
So yeah, either way. Yep. Cool. So you get to you bash him with your bat.
I was waiting for you to say real good, but I guess it was.
I mean, it's not the satisfaction that you want. Like
Mhm.
it is, you're still hitting a human being with a bat, is what it feels like. But like, you know, when they manage to do like a thing, he
Mhm.
doesn't do that, but he just takes it, and he's not
Mhm.
like he's not falling like everybody else you've ever bashed. So it is a little worse than that.
Reinvigorated.
TP Seymour, what do you do? He's like at ground level now. He has Robin Renard like ensnared, and you see Remy like bashing away at him.
I want TP in TP's mind. If this fucker goes away, everything else goes away, so it's fine. If everyone else is in danger, it's fine. So TP is going to.
I
Is
will
there,
let
like,
you
a
know
reload mechanic in this game.
there is.
There is.
You,
Good.
but with the shotgun,
What I wanted.
I don't think you need to.
Fortunate.
I don't think you need to reload yet, right? I forget how exactly the shotgun is.
There's ammo and attacks and everything.
Uses per round. Which one
Yeah.
do you have specifically?
I just wrote down shotgun.
I'm gonna say that you have 2 uses per round.
Oh, excellent.
What? Wait. Fucking
Most
rad.
most of these are 1 or 2.
Okay.
Wait, uses
Cool.
per round. Yeah, bullets and mags. Sorry,
So it's 2 bullets, but I
it's
like
5.
most shotguns.
sorry. Most likely, if you're doing 46 2d6.
So the shotgun that I have says range 10, attacks 1, ammo 2.
What is the name? What is the name of the shotgun though?
12 gauge shotgun. Double barrel.
12 gauge.
That's what it is. The
2
double barrel part.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That is 2 bullets and gun.
Just for edification, by the way, double barrel would not require any cocking whatsoever.
Correct.
Yep.
That is a pump action
I
shotgun.
thought it was
It's
a pump
completely
action.
different type of gun. Just
I
so
know.
you know.
No, I have
Amazing.
I
So
have
did that.
2 12 gauge
That's-
double barrel
yeah.
shotguns. One is sawed off and one is not sawed off.
Spoiler alert: we never needed to. I never
not
had to
have
look
to
up
look at
the.
it.
Would not have
At
done
all.
that if I knew it was a double barrel.
It's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
Well, if I don't need to reload yet.
Yes,
I
yeah, you're
want to
fine.
close some distance and get as close as I can to this.
I will warn you that when you are firing at someone who's like involved in combat like this, you have to roll with a penalty die to not because of the difficulty in shooting
Okay.
them without
I guess
hurting
I
It's a
anybody
D&D
else.
gimmick too. Yeah.
Okay. I was envisioning they weren't as close. Okay.
No, he literally is holding on to Robin Renard right now. So
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to. I'm going to knife, I think.
I'm gonna do
That
a
is
quick
my
knife.
default. I'm better at knife than I am at gun. So I
Go,
think,
so she's gonna run up and start stabbing.
yeah,
It's
correct. That is correct. So I'm gonna swing the shotgun like back around, pull out a very normal sized knife, and I'm just gonna jump at this fool. and attempt to find a spot that is less, that is more stabbable than another.
Which he's wearing these large flowing robes all over.
Wherever the face would be.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool. Perfect.
ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
So you when you so all right, roll your are you
Think
going
it through.
to be
Think it through.
describe in more detail exactly how you're doing this?
Okay. So Robin is all up in like tangled up business.
Mm-hmm.
Remy is smacking with a baseball bat. Are you smacking where like Robin is, like to get Robin free, or okay, cool. Then opposite that is just TP sprinting forward, slinging the gun back behind them, pulling out this knife, and just like leaping, like a leaping lunging attack towards the face to like just get in there.
Cool.
Very good.
Just go. Use
So you're-
momentum, use like everything, because this is
Cool.
small.
So you're just going in for
Just
a
going
big
in. Just a
heroic
big-
face stab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less heroic, more like, God damn, this sucks, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Yep. Let's do it. Roll your fighting brawl. And he is
Ooh,
Damn.
It's a fail.
not
oops.
great.
Okay. So he
That's
does not
fine.
have penalty dice right now because it's this like the round has restarted with you. He did in fact roll an extreme success,
Ooh.
which automatically makes him do max damage.
Amazing. Cool.
So when you come flying at him to do the face stab,
Expected this.
he does the classic supernatural like backhand. You know how all the powerful ones just do the backhand and you go flying, and it is like for 6 damage
Shoot!
Damn.
tossed out onto the street.
That's not great.
Am I still bashing him?
Yeah,
this
you're
is
gonna
happening?
get another bash in your round, in your turn
Crazy,
in the
man.
round. PT Sinclair, only the ghosts have reached you so far, and so
Well,
there's like a bunch
for
of
the
ghosts
eyes.
like circling around you, and
Yeah.
they're like trying to get in at your face.
I'm gonna shake the bag of bones, and I'm gonna say, "Ghosties, tell them to stop."
Hey, it's me, Garbanzo. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's really bad news. I'm sorry.
Wow,
I feel
it's
like,
Tomahawk. No, these guys are fine. How'd you get so big?
well, so that was a commentary on my looks. That's very nice.
Is Gobbert still alive, or did
No.
I
we
think
sent him to
he's-
hell? Right?
I'm pretty sure
Gobbert
he's
was
in
sent
hell.
straight to hell.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he fucked us over.
Yeah. Hey, can we get that big? Is that a thing?
Maybe one day if you drink your milk.
I can't drink anymore.
Pour milk
Eat
on
your
your bones.
broccoli.
Then probably not. I'm sorry to say.
Help.
One of the ghosts passes through Tomahawk, and he's like, "Whoa, hey!" Another one passes through. Hey, stop it! Okay, just stop. And they keep passing through Tomahawk and Garbanzo. Like, that's it. Okay, let's we're doing this now. And they start to like chase each other. So you're around you. There's ghosts chasing each other right now.
It's a Pac-Man after the power pellet ends.
Oh my
situation.
God.
Everyone's just kind of
Yeah.
flying around.
Oh my god. So
What a
And-
visual.
Then we are going to do the unnamed man is gonna go for the he's gonna try to pop fucking Remy, who's right in front of him,
What?
because he's got
Bashing on
Baseball
yeah.
bat? What?
Yeah.
Hey.
Me? Don't hit me.
Harry.
The person who successfully did damage to him.
yeah. So he's he's just doing like a trying to do like a big swipe upwards at you.
Mhm.
You see it coming. How do you respond to it?
I mean, bash him back with the baseball bat.
Bash his hand with a baseball bat. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Am I rolling the weapon?
Yep. Cool. And you
Heyo.
you bash his hand away from hitting you.
Cool.
And
Sick.
he does do like the shake his hand. And
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of that with all your limbs.
Yeah, that's right, friendo.
now Robin Renard, what do you do?
I'm grappled.
Your arm is grappled basically.
Okay.
You can use your fighting brawl to either get out of that or you can keep fighting him with your other hand while still grappled.
I'll
Try to chop off the vines or whatever.
I was going to say, what I will do is I will reach behind me to pull out the Rudolfo Rosso sword
Shit.
and just simply hack away at the vines.
Cool. Do your fighting brawl. And he has to do his fighting brawl with a penalty die now for having defended.
A regular success.
And it's a fail anyways.
Okay.
So you manage to clean cut through all the vines.
Oh.
And he pulls his hand back. And now it is Remy's turn.
Okay. Okay, so I just bashed his hand back and he was like, ouch.
Yep. And
What's-
also Robin just cut off all the vines up he was being held on to with the
Yeah.
other hand.
What's the surrounding situation? What is that looking like right now?
Behind him is the base of the clock tower. Over in the street, like a little bit of ways, you see PT Sinclair with ghosts flying around his head.
They haven't gotten near
TP's like on their ass on the street, like not far from y'all.
Okay.
And Bandana Jones is still doing the ritual.
But
Yeah.
nobody's like
Okay.
running up on anybody right now?
Don't.
No.
Okay.
The people are still like coming towards mainly PT Sinclair. He's just yeah, you have to understand Bandana Jones wears like all the scarves and crystals and stuff and has a jack-o'-lantern on right now
Yeah.
with the rib bone in her mouth that is all like
Oh,
that
no.
has had like the sweat like
Yeah.
so she's like yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep bashing on this die, dude. Like, I don't know what I don't.
Keep bashing.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep bashing. I'm
No,
gonna
there's-
just-
there's
I'm
a time
gonna-
for bashing.
It's not gonna be like just bashing to hurt. It's gonna be like I'm bashing him back toward the tower because that's where he came down from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna aim to like push him forward with my
So
attack.
those are two different things. You trying to push him forward or are you trying to hurt?
trying to push him.
Okay. So this means you will not be doing damage if your main goal is to push
Sure.
him back. Okay. And he has to use 2 penalty dice now.
I don't have to kill everybody. Just any fucking poker dog that shoots me.
Roll your fighting brawl.
Those guys.
And
I transformed an entire
Yoink.
village
Sure.
into horrible monsters.
Cool.
Ow.
So you do like the bat push that you described and push him up against the base of the clock tower.
Cool.
Cool. We hear Bandana Jones do like you just keep hearing her chanting, and it seems like she's reached a new segment of the incantation that she's doing. And TP
Sick.
Seymour.
So, stabbing didn't do so good.
The face stab did not.
I mean,
It's
that
hardest
time.
because you're first too, so you're going without any penalty die,
Mhm.
while the
Yeah.
others have penalty dice coming in. Though they haven't needed them actually. He's fucked up all his other rolls. So
Okay. But Robin's out of the way. People are out of the way now, right? For the most part.
no, Remy is actively holding him up against the clock tower with her bat.
Now I remember. Great. Good. Okay, well, I want to use that to my advantage and get up in there with the knife again. It's round 2, motherfucker. Let's go.
Simply-
Listen,
All right.
TP Seymour is 22 years old and has had one goal in their entire life, and that is to like shame PT Sinclair. And now their one goal is
Success.
I need to stab this motherfucker in the face.
This is just
That's it.
consecutive normal punches from one
Yes.
punch.
All right.
I'll simply do it
Absolutely.
again. I'll
I'll simply do it again.
Do it.
There's
I
a
have one thing I can do.
sort of villainous power vacuum in your mind.
Nice.
That
It's
needs
a
filling.
success.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep. So this time, like he's being held down by the bat, so you go and clean for the for the face stab.
Mhm.
And it definitely connects, but you don't get this sweet like sticks in there. It just kind of like slashes off, and he does like the head down, and when it comes back up, the hood has fallen, and he's got like a pretty probably close to like Carly Beth's mask in Goosebumps the Haunted Mask. It is like bulbous green,
Oh, wow.
like
Wow.
big monster eyes and teeth and stuff.
Ugh.
What a reference.
Yeah. So he's like,
That's
oh,
not Carly Beth.
my face. Ow. He's got like the one cut down
It's
the
like a
side.
paper cut.
It is. I mean, no, it's like you cut him. It is like a gash. You just didn't like stick it into his brain or anything, you know?
Mm.
Good.
So he's
God.
like, wow, you guys are really strong.
Yes, I have one skill.
Well, then I'm gonna do a thing. Watch out. It's
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
There it
Special
goes.
move.
It's coming.
Oh, how terrible.
Is it?
It's the boy.
Hello.
Here
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
So he is just going to do like he's gonna fuck. All right, he's grabbing the bat.
No, don't touch my bat.
Yep. You see him
No.
see him grab the he's going to grab it. What do you do?
I'm going to knock it upwards into his chin.
Nice.
All right, roll for it.
Hell yeah.
Phew.
You go to do it, he manages to like rip it right out of your hands.
No.
No.
And he it starts to glow underneath his hands, and then it splinters into a bunch of pieces.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Not the bat. I thought it would, but
Okay,
but hang on, Jorge, it's not
I-
that easy to break a bat.
It started to
Shannon-
glow under his hands. He didn't just
He didn't
and
go.
also he's very strong.
Shannon, above table, my eyes just teared up for a
No.
moment because I'm so sad about losing this bat,
Is that your
dude.
souped up
That was my
Yes.
souped up bat. That was my
Oh.
chain and nail covered bat, bro.
Oh,
He got me through so much.
You just the wood splinters, and you just hear the chain do when a chain falls into a pile. It's just the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna delete that from my inventory so I don't remember that I have it. So sad.
And now, PT Sinclair,
Yes.
you now have wolfmen running up to you.
I'm going to take the bat, the big bat piece that Robin Renard gave to
Mhm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you
I'm-
got the thick end.
Yeah, I got the thick end.
I like the way you said that.
I'm going to just swing it wildly and try and knock as many of them as I can. Big
Okay.
big boy style.
This fucking guy.
Roll 3 times.
Okay, fighting brawl.
Yep.
Okay,
Doop, doop,
here's,
doop.
here's a 1. Okay, not
And
great.
a 2.
Here's a 2. Way worse. And here's a 3. Hey, that's a hard success though.
Oh my god. 2 fumbles in one game, dude. Why? 3?
Yeah.
3 fumbles?
One of them.
Jeez Louise.
So you managed to hit the first one,
Great.
and it is like a big crack, and he's falling. The second one manages to juke it. It's a cool little dodge down.
Yep.
On the third one, you completely whiff it, and you lose your balance, and
Yep.
you fall. You do the big slow motion
Oh no, God.
And he's so big.
The
It's
timber
like
spot, yeah.
timber.
Yeah, I'll only make you lose 1 damage though.
All right. This got way worse all of a sudden.
And let's do Robin Renard.
I looking at his ugly visage, I'm gonna say, man, you got a voice for radio and a face for radio, and then I'm gonna swing on him.
And he He has already been attacked one time, so it'll be with one penalty die.
This is the
crit-
what's his fucking name, dude?
I crit failed both
The
dice.
guy.
What guy?
He's attacking the guy, the Halloween Village.
What are you
guy.
talking about? Yeah.
Okay.
God damn, he's getting good rolls.
What?
So you go in for the hit. What did you rolled there?
I rolled a regular success.
He just when you go to attack him, instead he just immediately shoots his hand out and grabs your face with his hand. So you
it's like
can't
a punch
connect anymore.
Like,
he just
Okay.
stops you, so you can't see like your
When you're
arm
like,
can't
"Yeah,
punch
yeah,
around
like
his
yeah,
arm that's
yeah,
extended
yeah."
out.
Yeah.
And he starts
There
he
you go.
starts squeezing hard, and he had an extreme success, so it is for max damage at 6.
Ow.
So not too bad, but like you're doing that thing where like other people are watching your head get squeezed,
There we
and,
go.
like starting to see like blood coming down. Like it is like
Oh no!
it is like you feel like your skull's straining a little bit. Like he's really going for it.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Fine.
How you feel,
Okay.
Robin? How you
Stupid
feeling?
motherfucker.
Okay.
I faced
I
something
know-
twice
I
his.
know-
I faced something
realized
twice
I-
his strength in Tuscaloosa. Remember that, PT?
I realized I forgot to.
I don't remember. You keep asking me these things.
So, Robin or Remy McSquemmy, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay. Remy, furious that her bat has been destroyed, which is like her new prized possession, and weaponless,
grows
and
3
seeing her
sizes.
friend be attacked and squeezed in the face or whatever. It's gonna do the like, when bulls are mad and they do the like foot kicking thing. She's gonna do 2 of those, and then she's gonna headbutt this dude right in the face.
Yes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
headbutt
got
the
to
shit out of
do
this guy.
3
Oh,
penalty
man.
dice or 2 penalty dice now.
Oh, come on. It's 111. Give me a hard success at least.
Let's see.
111. You can't miss.
If I need a hard success, I will literally use luck to make that a hard success. Although it's combat, so I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you can do
can't,
that.
no.
Never mind.
Unfortunately.
No, you just needed a normal success. It was only because he had to do 2 penalty dice, or else it could have
Yeah.
been bad for you. I really wanted him to headbutt you back harder. Which
I would have
very
been
fun.
pissed.
Meet her halfway.
Yeah.
Doink, doink.
Just like the zoom in on both of them.
Just
But no,
the sonic wave comes out. Yeah.
you managed to catch him unawares, and you bop him right in the nose. Do your
Awesome.
It's the same as like fists. I think it's like
It's
the
1d3
1d4
plus damage bonus. Yeah.
1d3 plus damage bonus. So how much? Roll your d3.
Nice.
So it's
Is that
really
just
more
a
like
basic melee thing.
yeah.
I
Cool.
booped him on the snoot.
Yeah.
I went, "Boop."
He still doesn't like it, and
Good.
Believe it or
Good
not.
fuck him.
TP, you get one more turn.
I'm just gonna rinse. I'm gonna rinse. Well, okay. There was a headbutt. No, you know what? There's an exposed face now, so I'm gonna I'm just gonna rinse and repeat. We're just gonna get right back in there.
Yep.
We're gonna do what we know what to do, which is stab with a very
away.
normal sized knife.
His penalty dice reset.
Success.
Nice.
It's very normal. It's not.
A very normal sized.
It's not a
knife.
normal size knife.
very-
It's
a
a
very normal
very
size knife.
normal size.
He what is that? Is that you got an extreme success again? So you go in
God.
for the stab,
Jesus
miserable.
Christ, dude.
and he
You leave Shannon leaves the room, and all of a sudden these extreme successes keep coming out.
No, it's-
Unbelievable.
it's
I
that
know,
I
of
had
course
to
not, of
give
course,
this
I
guy
know.
very good stats
No, no,
to
of
be
course,
able
of
to put
course.
up with y'all for
Of
even a
course.
moment. He does like a little bit of a dodge and grabs your knife with his teeth, and then like uses his head to like yank it out of
Is
your
he
hand.
Brock Sampson?
And he
Not
spits it
enough.
out onto the ground, and then he starts getting bigger, and he's like, do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know what you've done? Do you know what Halloween Village is? I am inevitable. I will live forever. You can't stop me. And he's like towering very high, and then Bandana Jones is like, "Hissa." And,
Finishing her dance.
yeah. And he's like,
Nice.
what? No! And
I'm just imagining it's like capoeira or something where she's just been like,
yeah, and she gently takes the jack-o'-lantern on. He's like, no, what is it? And she puts it down on the ground and she like bows to it and she's like, thank you. And
Where's the bone though? Did she just like?
she spits it out and goes, thanks.
it's presumably been left in the jack-o'-lantern.
Okay, well that's great. That's
And
good to know.
The top of it is off now, and you see like all of the particularly around PT Sinclair, the ghosts and the wolfmen and everything, like they have some sort of like weird like wispy spirit stuff ripped off of them, and like there's like people being left behind. So everybody's having these weird like ghostly wisps ripped off of them that are getting like dragged over into the jack-o'-lantern. And you see these wisps coming in from all over town, and the clock tower starts like descending back into the ground. And he's like, no, what I was going to win though, it's not fair. And he starts getting turned around and like dragged over to the pumpkin. He's like, no, my Halloween village, it took me so long to do this. You know how long I had to start? He's like being dragged away the whole time. I had to stockpile magic up for so long. It will take me at least a whole nother year to gather up all this magic. No. And wait, please, maybe. And he's getting now, like, as he goes, he's getting pulled into the pumpkin. Like parts of him are turning into wisps themselves. And he's trying to hold on to the ground as like he's big and like he's getting sucked into this tiny pumpkin. It's like, wait, no, please, maybe we can work something out. Anybody? No?
I want to walk over.
No? Yeah.
And I just want to like stand by him and just like kick him in the face so he like goes backwards. And his hands, and like his hands like fly up. And he's that's my
roll brawl. Roll fighting brawl.
Success.
Yay.
That would have been embarrassing.
If you get another success, I'm gonna come over
I was
to
gonna
your
say, if
house.
he
And I'm
gets
gonna
a
I know. I mean,
stick you in the
I
face.
gotta.
I'm gonna
I've been-
soccer kick your head right
Every
now.
time you guys have been landing it, I've been getting successes. It's just that success goes to the attacker.
Tie goes to the
or else
runner,
you'd be in like way more trouble. So he like fucking lunges to grab your leg as you go for the kick, but you're too fast for him, and you kick him in the face. And he's unable to grab your leg, and now he's not holding onto the ground anymore. He's like, no! And he gets like, he does like the whoop. It's just like all the way down into the jack-o'-lantern as like you see the remaining amounts of wisps go shh, and then the top flies back on, and then the whole jack-o'-lantern just like crumples up and just goes boop, and then it's gone.
Robin's gonna quietly go to his knees and just lay down, face up to the sun. Just, I fucking hate that guy.
PT,
Ow!
I'm sure if the elixir's probably worn off now. And
You are, I mean, right now you're still big.
oh, all right, cool.
It's not. It doesn't conveniently
Nice.
wear off exactly when the fight ends.
Give it
What do you
5
think? This
minutes.
is fiction?
This is my only thought. Yeah.
I base everything I do in reality, John.
I need to take a nap. I thought you know how you kind of use a certain amount of energy when you're alive, and like I feel like even though I'm bigger, I didn't like eat more food, so I'm still sort of I didn't have enough calories to sort of keep up this sort of form. So I'm very sleepy. That's it. That's what I got.
You're burning hot too. You feel those calories fucking burning up in there.
I'm gonna go to sleep also, and I lay down next to Renard.
I put a hand on his absolutely gigantic shoulder. I'm amazed you're alive.
I am too. I didn't feel any better when I was big. I just felt big. So I was still like very close to death that whole time. So that could have gone very poorly for me.
Bandana Jones is like, "Whew, that was fun, eh, boys?"
Remy, TP, Robin's just flailing a burnt hand. Just, where are you? Is everybody alive?
Remy at this point has dropped to the ground on her knees and has just picked up the ashes of her baseball bat and is like letting them sift through her fingers. Just
It is
Yes.
splintered. It's not ash. So you do have a bunch of baseball bat splinters, and the full chain is still intact
okay.
in a pile on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna pick up the chain and put it in my pocket. No, I'm gonna wrap it around my waist like a belt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, there's a bunch of nails in there though, isn't there?
Ow! Oh God!
The nails were through the bat,
Yeah.
being and like holding the chain in place. The nails are also just laying around on the ground.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up the chain and not comically pick up every individual nail and just let them be.
TP Seymour, do you have any? Considering your future here, do you have any words to?
TP Seymour is gonna look at these absolute. Okay, so TP is standing where the pumpkin was, kind of like in the middle of the square.
Mhm.
Is gonna turn back and see these three absolutely just
Yeah,
and
that's for true.
is just gonna like start laughing, just like a little chuckle, and then just start laughing in the middle of the square, and it's just gonna say, I'm just gonna, you know what? I think, all right, PT, are you asleep? Are you actually sleeping right now?
I was going to, but now you're
Cool.
talking.
Now
to
you're
me.
not going to, because I'm just gonna tell you one thing.
Okay.
I still think that you're a piece of garbage human being. That hasn't changed. That absolutely hasn't changed.
Right.
However, this place is literally a living hell, and I think that you're in a very good place for you to be right now, which is constantly on the verge of death. That's very good. So, the rest of you, I'm very sorry that you have to deal with him.
That's very nice of you to say. Thank
Robin
you.
gives like the hand equivalent elbows up only of just like finally someone says it. Like God, okay.
I appreciate your words.
Thank you he's something.
I don't.
If he
know-
wasn't with us, he would be doing this to someone else. We'd rather it do it to us.
I don't exactly know how to respond to that. I will just say that if you ever do find a way out of this town, please consider us, who would also like to
They're
leave
writing
this
a letter
town.
out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. You know, I think I got somebody. Maybe I'll go check in with someone. I hope to never see you again, or if I do, it'll be an interesting circumstance.
That's fair.
Robin's just gonna go, remember your large knife.
I lost. It's with the vampire. I don't want that. And
Okay.
no, I'll find another one.
Robin's hand flops onto his chest. Okay. Have a good night.
TP just goes. TP's
Yeah.
just gonna go. Is going into town. Walks into out of sight. Above
Walking
table though.
into the sunset.
TP is going to find Baggy.
What?
Damn. Rad.
We're never
Not
gonna
rad.
be again. No.
Then
Oh
the last thing that we see is like some dark void somewhere where there are like wisps like going off in the background, and like the still unnamed man sitting around an orb where you can see like all of the town inside of it, and he's like, "Happy Halloween!" And that's where we'll leave the saga of Halloween.
Very
I'm
good.
in love.
Yeah,
I'm in
we ended that here because remember, we are not doing Outlaws and Old Ones next Thursday. Instead, we will be streaming Friday the 13th for Nintendo. So watch out for that.
So tune in next week. Still not for this show, but for that, which is sure to be a ton of fun. After that, we will be back Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/The Outlaws Network. Thank you for tuning in to Outlaws and Old Ones. This is our fully improvised TTRPG game. It's very fun. There's a podcast version that you should listen to. We have a link tree that has been going off in chat frequently. If you click that link tree, you can find all the links to that podcast as well as all of the other podcasts on the Outlaws Network, which is us. We are the Outlaws Network. We are a podcast network, and that's where you can find all of the shows. You can also find our network Discord, which is very fun. You can come in and join that and chat with everybody. And also our network tip jar, which is a Ko-fi account. If you would like to donate a little bit of cash, if you have something extra and you would like to donate that to us, there's a little box, like a comment section when you donate through Ko-fi. So if you wouldn't mind just putting in whatever Outlaws property you would like to donate to in that section, that way whatever show you appreciate and want to give money to gets that money. But other than that, thank you so much. Maria, thank you so much for joining us for these last couple episodes.
Incredible.
Having me.
Maria is an incredible content creator and just amazing person. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Good golly, you can find me a lot of places these days. You can find me on the internet as Happy Capster, mostly on Twitter. I also stream on Twitch, a variety of things on a variety of days. I am also frequently found on Dice Priori on Tuesday evenings, where I play another old sad man named Hector Bartholomew in Monster of the Week. That game is wrapping up soon. And also on Mythos Mystery Society, we just wrapped up a big spooky weekend where I ran a game of Mothership, and it was spooky, and it was very good. And there were cats, and the cats survived because, of course, they did. Other things that I am doing, I am currently open for commissions for things such as emotes, like the ones on this channel, overlays, other such various sundries and things of that nature. You can find that on my Ko-fi, also under Happy Capster there, and also happycapster.card.co. Card is with 2 R's. That's where you can see all the things that I have done and am planning to do. I have a show on Saturday evenings called Nightcap, where I chat with people about things that are really cool. I chatted with this here John Downey about beer, and it was very cool and very neat. You can also see that on my YouTube, which is linked on all the places that I do all the things.
Go watch it. It was a lot of fun. It was a good conversation.
It's so much fun. Last week was Jordan Shively talking about horror and writing and all those sort of things. And this week is going to be Logan Dean, who also talks about horror and capitalism and comedy.
And how they are
all,
one and the same.
All the same. So it's going to be a very, very good time. And then the last thing is starting next Thursday evening, I'm going to be on Waffles Maple Syrup, twitch.tv/waffle maple syrup, starting a new campaign called
Laws and Old Ones.
Outlaws and Old Ones. Nope, it's called, hang on. I got it. I don't remember.
Okay.
Hang on. Wow. Nope. This is bad. I feel.
Shouts out to this.
Aha. I knew why I got it mixed up. It's Outcast and Outclassed. That's what it's called.
Okay.
It's Pathfinder
Oh, no.
2E,
No one can blame you.
and-
You have 8,000 things that you're doing.
You have more
And
than an
this show
entire network
sounds-
combined.
This show sounds exactly the same, so it's very
They're
hard.
the same.
They're the
But we
same.
were first, so
You were first. This is correct. But it's going to be bi-weekly starting next week.
yeah.
I'm playing a cat person who's a
Hell
witch
yeah.
and
Fuck
who
yes.
also came from a circus. So
Hell yeah!
That's also good.
Winner.
I'm very excited. But I'm very excited for that.
Follow at
And
Happy
then-
Capster on Twitter. That's a good way
That's
to find
where
all of the stuff.
my things are. Yes.
cool. Are we good?
Oh yeah.
We are good.
I'm
We're
so
gonna
good.
do a raid. We're gonna raid into Mashed Potatoed. They are playing Dead by Daylight. So let's go show them some love on our way out. Jorge, go ahead and sign us off.
I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I've been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been your Brian as Robin Renard.
I've been John as the world famous P.T. Sinclair.
I have been Maria as TP Seymour.
See you later, fuckers.
Bye.
Bye.